The colossal spires of Philos, the capital of the Galactic Empire, pierced the nebulous world skies. Towering structures glowed with alien energies, casting a cold, ethereal light across the Imperial Square. Billions of species from every corner of the galaxy watched the colossal holoscreens broadcasting the event live. At the center of the square, chained and bloodied, knelt General Marcus Hale, commander of the Terran Defense Fleet. His uniform, once a symbol of Earth's resilience, was torn and scorched. Before him stood High Executor Varnak, a towering insectoid with iridescent armor, his mandibles clicking with disdain. "Let this be a lesson to all primitive species who dare defy the Empire," Varnak's voice echoed through translation spheres. "Earth's defiance ends today." With a swing of the plasma halberd, Marcus Hale's head fell and his body crumpled. A chilling silence spread across the galaxy. But on Earth, that silence was brief. Chapter 1: Humanity's Response. The Terran High Command convened in the underground bastion of Fort Ardent. Generals, admirals, and political leaders sat around a war table. A red hologram of the Galactic Empire's sprawling territories rotated slowly. President Evelyn Carter stood, fists clenched. "They murdered Marcus.
Publicly.
To humiliate us." Admiral Jonas Mercer, eyes hollow but burning with fury, spoke first. "No more diplomacy. No more negotiations." General Ava Singh, Hale's closest confidant, leaned forward. "They wanted war? We'll give them extinction." President Carter nodded grimly. "Operation Black Dawn is active. Total war." Chapter 2: The Awakening of the Human War Machine. Humanity had always been underestimated. To the Empire, Earth was a backwater planet, rich in minerals but militarily insignificant. What they never grasped was that humans excel in one art above all: war. Factories on Mars roared to life, forging dreadnoughts with armor laced in neutronium. Earth's orbit darkened with the shadows of countless warships. AI fleets, long dormant, were reactivated, their cold minds optimized for genocide. Orbital shipyards around Jupiter birthed the Titan-class supercarriers, each capable of decimating entire worlds. On distant moons, ancient protocols were unlocked. Vaults once sealed by past wars released experimental weapons, graviton warheads, quantum singularity bombs, and weapons too terrible to name. But humanity's greatest weapon wasn't forged in steel. It was their soldiers. Chapter 3: The Boogeymen of Earth. The Galactic Empire knew little of human warfare. They expected armies, not predators. The first strike came swiftly. On the imperial mining world of Xyrix 4, an entire garrison vanished overnight. Surveillance captured only fleeting shadows, human operatives moving like wraiths, killing without sound. Survivors spoke of soldiers who didn't die when shot, who tore apart armored beasts with bare hands. They whispered of units like the Black Wolves and the Crimson Phantoms. Ghosts in the dark. The Empire scoffed, until their own generals were found dismembered in their citadels. Chapter 4: Siege of Philos. Barely a year after Hale's execution, the unthinkable happened. Earth's fleet arrived at Philos. No species had ever reached the Empire's heartworld. Its defenses were thought impregnable. Planet-sized defense stations, fleets numbering in the millions, energy shields woven into the very fabric of space. But human tactics defied logic. Warp lances tore open space itself, bypassing shields. AI-guided torpedoes hunted ships across light years. Grav drives flung asteroids at relativistic speeds into orbital stations. And then came the ground invasion. Drop pods rained from orbit, cracking the planet's crust. Out stepped humanity's finest, powered armor units, bio-enhanced marines, and cybernetic war beasts. At their head was General Ava Singh, wearing Hale's bloodied insignia. Today, she growled into the comms. "Philos burns." Chapter 5: The Fall of an Empire. The spires of Philos, once symbols of imperial majesty, crumbled under relentless bombardment. The Empire's citizens, once loyal and subjugated, now rioted, emboldened by humanity's wrath. High Executor Varnak, cowering in his citadel, broadcast a plea. Earth, we surrender. Please. A plasma bolt ended his transmission. General Singh lowered her weapon. No mercy. Within days, the Empire was no more. Epilogue. The New Order. Galactic space fell silent. Humanity stood victorious, not as conquerors, but as a warning. On the ruins of Phulos, a monument was built. A statue of General Marcus Hale, standing tall, gazing into the stars. The inscription read, "We asked for peace. You gave us war. We gave you extinction."
End.